Microphone is working. Thanks for the one thumbs up, but I don't see nobody in here. But thank you for that thumbs up. Oh, now I see two people in here. Please, guys, as you enter the building, please hit that thumbs up button. And welcome and thank you for coming in. And you can say hi to your girl too. Thank you for that thumbs up button. Come on in, guys. Come on in. Hey, Leah Boo. Hey, girl. Thank you for showing up tonight. Can you hear me good, Leah? You know my voice is raspy right now. Can you hear me good? Come on in, guys. Can you hear me good, Leah? Hello there, Larsinski. Hello there. Okay, Leah. Thank you for coming in. Please remember to hit that thumbs up button, guys, as you enter the building. Please remember to hit that thumbs up. Leah, you can go ahead and put some rockets in the chat. Let me see if girl, it's a shame. I don't even know how to, I'm from Poland. Well, thank you for coming in from Poland. Thank you. Thank you, Leah. Thank you, Leah. Thank you for coming in from Poland. I'm from America. What time is it in Poland? I see we have 7 people in the building and 4 thumbs up. Please hit the thumbs up button, guys, as you enter the building. Yes, Leah, thank you for those rockets. You see, it's a shame, girl. Let me see something. I don't even know how to chat in my, oh shoot, you up early in the morning, 3:18 in the morning in Poland. It's 9:19 here where I am. Hold on, guys, let me go on my tablet so I can chat. If I know how to get to it. Okay. Okay, hold on, guys. Where was it here? Hold on, Leah. I'm trying to find my symbol. I see 6:19. Oh wow. 6:19 p.m. Right, Leah? Hold on. I'm trying to find where I found my rocket at, Leah. You know it took me a minute to find it. Hey guys, come on in the building. I see we have 17 people in the building. Please hit that thumbs up button as you enter the building. Yes, what about it? Hi, pretty girl. Hello, thank you for coming in. Where is my rocket? Where is my rocket? Oh my God, I don't even remember where I found my rocket at, Leah. Girl, that is crazy. I don't even remember where I found my rocket. Hmm. Girl, I don't even remember, Leah, where I found my rocket, so I'm gonna have to refind it. Hello, is it Malky Zimmerman? Hey there. Please hit the thumbs up button as you come in. Hey, sis Tra-Luv. Hey, everyone. I'm in and out because I'm cooking. Hey, they can't handle the truth. Oh, it's changed again. Thank you for coming in, girl. Go ahead and cook your food, honey, and have a great night. Guys, please remember to hit that thumbs up button as you enter the building. How is everybody tonight? How is everybody doing tonight? Okay, thank you, Can't Handle the Truth. Hey, Lady Marie. Leah, I'm so mad, girl. I don't know where I found my rocket at. I do not remember where I found my rockets. Maybe because I was on my phone. My tablet probably don't have it. Hey, ask questions. Well, thank you. Thank you for coming in, girl. How y'all doing tonight? How are you guys doing tonight? I am doing absolutely wonderful. Great to see you, hey Leah. Good to see you too. Good to see you too. And thank you for stopping by. So what's been going on, guys? What's been going on? I have a specific topic I want to talk about tonight. What is AQ? Oh, ask questions. Okay, ask questions. I've been wondering where you've been. I've been wanting to come live, but every time I be wanting to come live, Truth or Money Boy, somebody be on, and I be trying not to, do it all together, but I just recognize that sometimes it's going to happen like that because, most of us have like a lot of the same supporters. So I just recognize that it's just going to happen like that sometimes, and people are going to just catch the replay or whatever. Yeah, I know, Leah, but I think I found that rocket on my phone. On my tablet, I can't see it on my tablet. Go, I cam you face. I don't understand that language. Yeah, Leah, so I'm not sure exactly. I think because, hold on, let me try something. Yeah, I think it's on my phone and not on here. And for some reason I can't go live on this tablet. It doesn't have the live button. Thank you, Leah. Hey JK, thank you for coming in. But guys, I see Miss Slay's got her new bureau over there. Adrian gonna catch up one of them young ones, huh? Hey Alvin. Hey Alvin. Hey Patsy B. Good to see you too, girl. Thank you for coming in. Thank you, Leah. I see Adrian done call her another little young one over there, huh? Alvin Star, hello. How are you doing tonight? A is a hot mess. Ask questions, a hot mess ain't the word, because this one looked like he about 19 or 20. I bet you Adrian old enough to be his grandmama, for real. It's just crazy. And then in a week, this one is going to be gone. I'm for real. I bet you she old enough to be his grandma. Guys, that rocket that Leah is putting in the chat, that's going to be the symbol for our chat, guys. Kalichi Precious, OBA. Well, hello there, Kalichi. Thank you for coming in. Girl, in a week or so, she ain't gonna even have he ain't gonna even be around. Cause didn't she just have another one a couple of days ago? If I'm not mistaken, didn't she just have another young one before this young one a couple of days ago? Thank you, Can't Handle the Truth. Yes, shoot them rockets, ask questions. Yes, my riders. Thank you, Leah. Leah came up with that symbol, guys. Hey, Eskamali. Thank you for stopping by. She needs to drag her tail in for a S. Honey, I do not know. Thank you, Lady Marie. I just do not know. I do not know. But it's to the point now, this is the same one she was eating lobster tails with. Yes, Patsy B, but I thought it was one before that. Because the lobster tail video, they did, I think, 2 videos. But I thought it was a young one she brought on there before this one. Just fun. Yes, and enjoy life, Eskamali. I love you too, Eskamali. I love you too. Thank you for loving me. Thank you. I thought she brought another one in before this one too. But anyway, it's gotten to the point though now you have to just laugh at Adrian. You can't it's no more questioning anything when it comes to Adrian. It's just like real comedy now, and you just feel sorry for her because I can't understand to save my life. I cannot understand to save my life. I hug you. Well, Eskamali, look, I hug you back. Look. I hug you back. Thank you for that hug. I don't watch her a lot. I haven't been watching her a lot either. I'll catch her here and there, but the most I catch her on watching Truth more than I watch her. But sometimes I do go watch her videos, but I don't watch her a lot anymore because she's not interesting. It's the same thing over and over again. If it ain't about somebody following her, trying to set her up, trying to cut her off on the road, it's about something being wrong with apartments that she clearly moves into. You know, you're supposed to look at all of that before you move into an apartment. She moves into these places. Then she go on these rants when it comes time for her to pay rent the next month. If it ain't that, it's something about somebody she's around and did something sneaky. Hey, JK King, thank you for coming in. Please hit that thumbs up button, guys, as you enter the building. If it ain't that, it's something got to do with somebody that's in her family, her personal life, yada, 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 whatever. It's the same thing over and over again. And then the jealousy, oh, she done found this person, and oh, she thinks this, and so I don't even, hey, Stone Cold, I see you just messaged me. I saw your text message, but I was getting ready to go on live, so thank you for coming in, though. So I guess you see how I'm doing. I did see the message. I was going to answer you after I got off live. But thank you for coming in. But yeah, she done got so boring. It's the same thing. Adrian has nothing to talk about. I would love to see Adrian. What would be interesting to me, and I would love to watch it, would be Adrian having an real adult conversation with somebody on a worldly topic, or just a adult conversation, period. That would be interesting and watching to me when it comes to Adrian. Keep going, baby girl. I will, Stone Cold. Thank you. I appreciate that. Say hi to Germans and Sicilians. Well, hello to the German people and the Sicilians. Hope you're doing absolutely wonderful. And that bro. You can't tell. I swear Adrian want to live like Harlem Nights, honey. I don't know why her apartments be reminding me of the old brothels. You know how they used to have them set up. That's her whole apartments be reminding me of that. And then that old Cadillac. Adrian thinks she a madam, honey. I'm in love with the no. I not live in your country. I can tell. What country do you live in? India? Good evening, Bell College. Yeah, watching Adrian have a interesting conversation, or a womanly conversation, or an adult conversation, or about a worldly topic or something like that. Now that would be interesting to me. But now Adrian is nothing to watch. So I'll catch her every now and then too. It's just the same thing. The putting on the sundresses, cooking her fish patties, and going from man to man, and going to mama house to eat, to whoever house to eat. Bell College, I hope you're doing good tonight. To whoever house to eat. She don't care. She do the same thing over and over again. But anyway, guys, how many of you guys on here can I load your box? How many of you on here watches, know about the whole Peaches McIntyre and her mother situation? That's really, really, really what I want to talk about tonight. Because even before, I see a lot of content creators trying to hold Treasie, like, if Treasie don't come out and speak on the subject, then she's wrong and she's hiding something, she's lying or whatever. But then if she does come out and speak on the subject, then she's part of the drama, she's this, she's that, they're working together and all of this other kind of mess. I didn't know that Treasie was her mom. Yes, Patsy B, that is Peaches McIntyre's mother. That's the mother that she speaks so ill on. And you know, for a very, very, very long time, Treasie would not say anything, and people were getting mad. But my whole thing about that is Treasie didn't bring that to the internet. Peaches brought that to the internet. So my opinion, Treasie doesn't owe anybody, any of us, an explanation on how she feels about that, what she have to say about that, because she didn't bring it to the internet. Now, if and when she chooses to address it, then that's her business as well, because she have that right to do that. I like watching Treasie. I can't stand Peaches. I can't stand Peaches either. Peaches is one of the grimiest. I'm telling you, one of the most low down, grimiest, gruttiest type woman that I can think of. The type woman whose presence I would never want to be around at all. And that's what the impression I got from Treasie when I first started watching Treasie. It was about like the second, maybe third tantrum that Peaches had went on, because you know she's another one that continued to go back and forth about the same thing over and over and over again. But when I went over and first started watching Treasie, I was like, I don't get what other people are saying about her. People are just making up these things about her, because I didn't get that vibe about her. Not the things that Peaches had said about her, because we don't know what took place, you know, whatever. I'm saying the things like content creators would say things like, oh, she ain't coming out here saying nothing because she know what Peaches saying is the truth, or oh, she's in on this, they're making money together. Oh, she's allowing Peaches to do this, she needs to do this, she needs to do that. Hi, Sharonda. Thank you for coming in. Please hit that thumbs up button, that thumbs up button, guys, as you come in. Hey, Miss B, thank you for coming in, girl. Right, Preachers brought it out, and disrespectful to her mom. Downright disrespectful, girl. And Leah, y'all know how much I've talked about my mom and I's relationship. But I would never, under any type of weather, do that. So I can't understand a person that do that. And one thing I recognize is, this is another way you know that Peaches uses this as content, and not that she truly is trying to heal if something really happened to her. Because people that have really gone through traumatic experiences for real in life, they don't continue to run back and relive the same things that they're trying to heal from. They don't continue to run back to those things over and over and over. You trying to heal from those things. So what up, cuz? This George. Hey, George, I knew who you was. Remember last time you told me you had changed your name. Hey, cousin. Thank you for coming in, and please hit that thumbs up button. Thank you. But if you trying to heal from that traumatic experience, you do not continue to run back to that same thing. Once you start that healing process, you continue that healing process through until you can deal and now heal and have a regular function in life. People that's really trying to heal from traumatic experiences, they don't keep going back reliving those things once they've started healing. Peaches go back and start replaying and redoing all of this because she wants to make the money. She uses it as content. She don't want to heal. Sharonda, welcome in, George. Patsy B, exactly. Yeah, she don't want to heal. She uses it as content. And I think she exaggerates a lot too when it comes to that. You know, I'm sure some things happened, just like most of us probably went through some things in our childhood. But once you become an adult, you learn how to cope with those things and you move on from it. But what she's doing, and I'm gonna tell you what I see. I've sat back and I've analyzed Peaches, and what I see is Peaches is a person, a young lady that comes straight from the projects. Her mother has said it, she has said it. She comes from having nothing, not used to having nothing, just gutter, and met a man and went berserk and started having babies. But when she started making a little money and coming up out of that situation, and she saw that her money could get her certain things, she fell in love with that idea of being in control of everything and everybody. She saw that those things would give her husband the false sense of security, or give her the false sense of security of love, because she could buy him. She had control, she thought, over her mother and her family. She was going to be the queen bee. It doesn't make or have any meaning. Move forward. Yes, I will, Sharonda, when I choose to. But you can go ahead and move forward, because you're not making any sense or have any meaning either. But you do have free will. Okay. But so yeah, when she saw that, she thought her money was going to be able to control her husband, make him love her, be able to control her family, and make all of them put her on this pedestal. When she saw that, not you. Oh, it doesn't make, I'm sorry, Sharonda. Move forward. It doesn't. Oh, girl, I didn't see your 100%, Sharonda, girl. Forgive me, please, okay? But yeah, you're right. That's what I'm saying. She needs to move on now. But I think what it is so let me just get to the point too. She saw that it can buy her husband for so long, but with her family, it was not working. And when she started losing, money and going down, she is so afraid to go back to having nothing at all, because then she's afraid of losing that control, and the little control that she has over him, because she knows that the only reason he's sticking around and doing the things that he's doing is because of that money that she gives him. I'm speaking on, I figured it out, Sharonda. I'm so sorry. I didn't see the 100 in front of that. Tra-Luv, you looking like Shar Jackson from Moesha. Thank you, can't handle the truth. Somebody the other day said Whitney Houston, Shaka Khan, and somebody else has a football team. She has a lot of content. Yeah, but see, that's the thing now. You see, and like a lot of people think Peaches is very intelligent and this genius and all of that. I don't think so. I think Peaches' tactics is toxicity and drama. What I think Peaches does very well is hustle. The girl's hustle game is on point. You cannot take that from her. But that hustle games come from that determination, that willpower, and just the fear of going back or not having to go back to the projects and not having nothing. So in the end, the bottom line, fear is actually what's driving that. Peaches is not happy. She's not, I don't care what she says. She's not happy. She's not any of that. But she's afraid of going back to where she came from, because she feels like she's going to lose all control. I'm speaking on, I think Tra-Luv looks like Whitney Houston. Yes, somebody did say that too. Thank you, can't handle the truth. Yes, guys, please hit that thumbs up button. but she's so afraid of going back to where she has come from. She don't want to go back to that same hood, ghetto, broke, project, EBT, pussy ass, broke ass, single, which she is a single mama anyway. But everything that she calls her supporters and other people today, she's so afraid of going back to that because that's who she once was. That's why she called people all those things. And she know and feels that those are the only type people that will follow her. But she's so afraid to go back to that. Stop having kids. Yes, that's the shame. But see, she thought those kids and that money was going to hold him. That girl is so desperate that it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And so this will make my point. I think, and this is just my opinion, I really feel like the reason that Peaches goes after her mother like that is because Peaches is absolutely jealous of Treasie. And the reason I feel like she's jealous of Treasie, you guys have heard her say her own mother tell Treasie that she worked digging up SHIT, that's what she do. She pick up shit for a living and all of this. Well, you know, even with Treasie having absolutely nothing and picking up shit for a living, she still managed to have a man that genuinely love her. A man that she doesn't have to keep around by spending lots of money on him. A man that truly enjoys his wife and in love with his wife. Not a cheating man that goes out on Friday and come back Saturday morning. Peaches has a lot of jealousy, I think, for Treasie because she thought her money was going to make her the big kahuna and make her stand out and make her be this queen, make her man love her, and it didn't work that way. But with all that she's called her mother, all that she said her mother is not, all that she said her mother is, she has a man that has stood by her side through thick and thin, through everything for over 20 years. And Peaches cannot say the same. Right, Miss B, stop having all them kids and she's got a gambling addiction. Miss B, her hurts. Not only do she have 9 kids, she have 10. Because Wood is a kid too that she takes care of. So that girl has 10 kids and that's just a period. That's it. The big dude with glasses, you look like you cook good greens. I do, thank you. But yeah, she have 10 kids. She don't have 9. She has 10. And that's absolutely crazy. But I really feel like Peaches is absolutely jealous of Treasie. I really feel that way. Treasie is happy. Treasie is happy with the little that she has. She has a home that she's not being put in and out without all of this money that Peaches so-called make. She has everything that Peaches wants. She has every single thing that Peaches wants. And I think Peaches is jealous of that. Because you don't just stay stuck there. You don't just stay stuck in that point. You start to heal and you move on from that. You don't continue to go back and forth. Thank you for the 27 likes. If you haven't hit the like button, guys, please hit that like button. But no, you don't keep going back to what you're healing from. Peaches have a deep enviousness and jealousy and hatred for her mother. Right, Leah? It's crazy. And all those things is what's making her unhappy. Those children, that many. That man that she know really doesn't love her and she have to work her ass off in order to keep him. You know, those are the two things that's making her unhappy. She makes it look easy from the little, period she puts online, but those are the main two things that's driving her crazy. Her accolades is to get on here and brag about, oh, she bought a man a $60,000 truck cash. Oh, she loves spending money on her husband. Oh, she loves doing this. She loves doing this. Her mother don't have to come on here and brag about any of that. Her mother and her mother's husband is content with what they have. They have what's really meaningful and really special and what matters in this world. Peaches doesn't have that. And everything that she sit and call these single mothers, oh, y'all a single mother and I'm married and he's here. He's only there because you pay him. You pay him to watch and take care of his children. And not only do you pay him like a job, you pay him 10 times what a job would pay him. So I would be there too. She should stop giving her body and having kids. That definitely should be over, Sharonda. That definitely should be over, because she's going to be walking with the next one and it's just going to fall out. It's just going to fall out. What she needs to do, because I don't think Peaches is a great mother. You see, those people that follow and condone that stuff that Peaches does, they have to be just like her, because no real mother, and I'm not one again, guys, but I know what motherly love looks like. No real mother would be doing the things and taking the amount of time away from her kids that like she does. She has special needs kids. I don't see any content or any material on her taking them to special needs classes to help them advance. I watch Alexis Sky with her daughter. Her daughter seems to be, maturing, moving up and able to communicate and laugh and, have fun. I don't see Peaches doing any of that with the kids that need that. I don't see her giving her kids the that the help that they are going to need to go out in society and become productive citizens. I don't see her giving that. The only thing I see Peaches giving is the same thing she said her mother was giving. And she's giving them trips to Disney World, trips to whatever other water parks they go to. But I don't see her teaching her kids any type of responsibility. And Lord, her daughter, poor daughter, poor daughter, poor daughter. He pumping her with kids. Stop complaining. I don't know. Peach does it with all those kids, or does all her kids have? Patsy B, by her mouth, they have all the same fathers. But people that has done research and dug deep down into her life, they say the oldest one and one other one, I think Treasie, may not be hers. The oldest one, and I think Treasie. She pregnant every year, yes. I don't know how she does it either, Liz. She makes it look good, but she don't do a great job. I don't know if you actually seen when one of them, I think it's the one that's before the twins. A lady had to grab him in the river, because I think she was holding the twins in a raft trying to get video or something, while the other one was floating down the river or something. And some other black lady, she talks about black women all the time in a negative way, but it was a black woman that grabbed her child from moving on down that water. Good evening and blessings. Blessings, Lynn, and good evening. Yeah, Lynn, it's just about every year. It's just about every year. And she don't go to the doctor. That's the sad part. She does not go have any type of maternity care. She go the whole 9 months without maternity care. That's why most of her kids have been in the NICU. That's why most of them have been in the NICU, because she go the whole 9 months popping and locking, squatting and rocking, dancing in front of all these business, cocking her legs up in the air, hitting cartwheels outside, doing all kind of stuff with those babies in her stomach. Miss Leah, when you drop one, Miss Leah, when you drop one, pregnant again, yes. And then, oh my God, I've been seeing a lot of content creators talking about the stuff she's been putting out on YouTube lately. I haven't went over and watched it, but I watched Storm and Entertainment You Love. And the stuff they say that girl has been putting out here lately, it's just crazy. And that's why I say she don't care. She is one that has absolutely sold her soul to the devil, or to whoever she sold it to, but it's definitely gone. It's definitely gone. She has no respect for her marriage. Her marriage doesn't seem sacred in any type of way. In fact, it seems fake. In fact, it seems absolutely fake. No prenatal care in California. All them kids would be gone. Yes, that's what I don't understand. I don't understand. And CPS came out to her house before she got evicted out of that last place she got evicted from. And all the money she says she makes, see, this is what pisses me off too. She brags about all of this money, making $30,000 in 3 weeks and all of this, but then she begs CPS for child care for her kids. They gave her all these free things and all of that, but it was people that really needed that stuff that could have used it. They gave her free bassinets or rockets or something. They gave that girl and gave her, I think, 3 months or something like that of free child care. Blessings, ooh, will you come home from the hospital? That's what happens, Leah. No 6 weeks. They don't wait 6 weeks. No prenatal care. Yeah, they don't wait 6 weeks, honey. They get right to it. They get right to it. And she talk about it so much. That's how you know, too, their marriage is not sacred. What married woman continuously come out here and talk about her EXX life? You know, what woman does that? It's certain things in your marriage that should be sacred. I can see if you having a game night, or you at a party or whatever, and you doing something like that, and you just having a game night, or you're generally just speaking on that. But coming out telling you and your husband's business and all of that, that is not of a grown woman. Her mentality is still real childish. And it's just crazy. But I don't know, it's just sad how she do her mother. And then it just irks me how content creators will jump on the mother because she don't want to talk about that. I understand her point. She don't want to dog out her daughter because she loves her daughter. She's not the one out here saying, I don't love my daughter. She's not the one doing that. She's out here confessing her love to her daughter and the fact that she will be there for her daughter no matter what. It's her daughter that's out here talking about the hatred she has for her, spilling all the mother's business, all the business that can be spilt. She has spilt it. It's not Treasie. So Treasie doesn't owe YouTube an explanation unless she chooses to come out here with one. Other than that, she don't have to speak about what she don't want to talk about. It's crazy. And the people that will sit there and uphold Peaches is absolutely sickening. She's another one like Adrian that I have just stopped watching completely. I watch them through other content creators, but it's just sickening the stuff that people will condone. Everybody, oh, Peaches is a genius. Peaches is this. No, Peaches has built her channel on toxicity and drama. If you come out and do the same thing, come out, dog your whole damn family out, talk about everybody, take your mama name to hell and back, take your daddy name to hell and back in front of everybody, dog your husband mama out, dog your husband out, come out every 3 to 4 months with a cheating scandal, do all this outrageous ass shit, you will blow up like she did too, because people are attracted to that. There's nothing genius about that besides the fact that she got a hustle out of this damn world. That's it. Bad business. I love my mom, would never speak against her. No, I've come out and told my mom and our story, but I would never speak bad on my mother either. But that's why I say this is coming from somebody that doesn't have a great relationship with her mother. So I'm not coming from a biased standpoint where because my mother and I have a great relationship, I want to say everybody should have that relationship. No, but you should at least respect your mother. You should at least respect the struggles that your mother had to go through as a teenager and as, you know, learning to be a mother herself. And even her mother comes out and speak on the trauma that she dealt with her father. Her mother comes out and speak about all them damn kids damaged. Yes, her mother comes out and speak about the trauma that she went through with her father at 11 years old. Can you imagine how traumatic that is? That scene probably plays in that lady head over and over. A lot of times nobody know. That whole scene will never go away from that lady. And she fought through all of that to raise 3 kids. You see, you got to have some sort of, you know, empathy and understanding as well. Your mother went through trauma too. She was learning to be a parent. There's no book on how to be a parent. You don't always get it right with the first one. And I know that because I was the first child. You don't always get it right on the second one. It's only 2 of us. I don't know, he's not perfect, but you know, it's only 2 of us. But sometimes the parents don't get it right until the 3rd one. Sometimes they don't get it right until grandparents. You know, but you got to understand that they've gone through sometimes worse, more traumatic things than you've gone through. Wow, I love my mom. Wow, I never watched her. I don't even know what she looks like. Who, Peaches McIntyre or her mother, Patsy? Same, I would never disrespect my mama or my daddy. I admit I'm a spoiled daddy's girl, but appreciate how hard my parents worked for our family. Right. You see, because it's so many. I'm her firstborn. Fact. Right. Oh, Peaches, you ain't missing nothing, Patsy, but a woman that could have had something great. Peaches at one point could have had something absolutely great. But you ain't missing nothing. This girl has told, oh my gosh, she has told everybody's business, people that ain't even on this internet. She has went into the mama sister business and put it out here. She has put Wood's mama business out here. She has put Wood's daddy's business, the brother business, the sister's business, her sister business, her brother, the whole family, people that didn't have nothing to do with this. And it's crazy. Oh, I got 33 likes and 19 people. Thank you. Yeah, Leah, it's crazy. I just couldn't. My heart, my soul, my spirit, just the fact that I truly believe in God will not allow me to do that. That's how you know Peaches is not of God. She is not of God. You have people talking about God done blessed her, God done. Honey, the only thing, like I've said for some other people, the only involvement God have in that is allowing Satan the free will to be able to trick her. He just tested her because God is not involved in that. And that's why she continuously lose all the money that she comes across. But she doesn't understand that. It's so sad. It really is. It's so sad. I admit I'm a spoil. She sit up and talk about black women. Well, she not a woman at all. She's not. She's not. And Peaches actually no woman wants to be like her. No woman wants to be like once would. Black women out here trying to live in their soft girl feminine era. How the hell she think they gonna do that when she the man over there? When she the one that can't get no sleep? When she the one doing all the pampering? When she the one paying all the bills? When she's the one doing all the work? Black women are past that. Black women are somewhere trying to live in their femininity, not take over and be no damn man by taking full, complete care of one. That's not what black women doing today. Not at all. She didn't get the memo when women stopped doing that. She didn't get the memo. Yeah, and I'm glad you don't continue to give her the views, because if people stop watching her, then she'll stop doing the mess she does on here. Even I remember real women have raised kids alone for centuries. Right. Even I remember this girl came on here. That's why I said she about like Adrian. She came on here telling about the yeast infection that she had. Came on here teaching women how to make a yeast infection pad with yogurt. So she came on here, put the pad on here, took the yogurt, started spreading the yogurt out on the pad, telling them how to do what it does and all of this, telling about her yeast infection, and just putting all of this on Front Street on live TV. You ain't missing nothing. Yes, she used yogurt. She used yogurt. She said that was going to cure her yeast infection. And came on here and showed everybody how to make it. Oh my God, no good. Yes, she did. She came on here. I'm sure it's still on one of her videos. She ain't going to erase all of that. I'm sure it's still on one of her videos. It's just crazy. The girl has done some outrageous things. And people say God is the one blessing her. No. I refuse to believe that. I refuse to believe that. A fool and their money will soon part. And that's why she loses it. Who taught her that? She probably got it from the internet, Sharonda, because they got that stuff on YouTube. And I don't know if the YouTube people got it from her or what, but I'm sure she got it off YouTube. Yes, I'm telling y'all, I bet you the video's still on there. She's not going to get rid of that type stuff. She's like Adrian. She's just another, Adrian loved Peaches. You remember she did a few videos talking about Peaches. But yeah, she's just a few Her toxicness is just, I think, a level or two or so above Adrian's. I think so. Yes, yes, Leah. Yes, she used yogurt and spread the yogurt on the pad, and then she said you put the pad between your legs, and then you go to sleep. I don't forget how many hours she said before you change it, but yes, I'm telling you, it came on here and put that on YouTube. You know, but just everything about Peaches is just, I just don't see like her daughter. I don't see what she's teaching her daughter. Besides, her daughter is gonna end up with a man like her, paying for a man, allowing her man to do the same thing. You know, Peaches even, I don't know how many of you heard about this. Her husband hit her mother in the head with the vacuum cleaner or with the glass one. He was arrested for it. The records have been put out on YouTube. They've had it out there several times. The mother was trying to break him and her up, him from fighting her. And he picked up either he hit Peaches with the vacuum cleaner and hit the mother with the glass, or he hit the mother with the vacuum cleaner and Peaches with the glass. And the mother gave her ultimatum, she said, and told her that it was either him or her, and she chose Wood. She said she chose Wood over her mother. It's just crazy. Well, hey, Sharonda. Hey, Sharonda. Well, Sharonda, that's what a lot of people saying. They saying her mother should try to get her Baker's Act. Whatever that means, I don't know. I see a lot of people saying that about the other content creator as well, but I don't know what that means. Oh, hell no, she put it there. Wow, yes, yes. And the mother was trying to stop him from fighting her, but she said she chose her mother. And another thing that gets me, she has this thing she says all the time about how she was working at Kentucky Fried Chicken, and I'm sure y'all know this story if you've watched her. She was dating Wood at the time. She's working at Kentucky Fried Chicken, and she would have to call Wood to come get her because her mother wouldn't come get her. Her mother would say, tell that dude to come get you. Well, you laying down sleeping with this dude, right? So why can't he come pick you up? What's wrong with Wood having to come get you? This is who you're sleeping with at this time. So why now do you have to get your mom up out her bed in the middle of the night to come pick you up from work when you opening your legs for a man? That man should be responsible for coming to get you. But you mad at your mother. Now, I can understand if he at work or something and he can't come, but he wasn't working. So why should she have to get up out her bed to come get you? Why shouldn't the dude you laying up with come get you? That's crazy. Y'all, she wore yogurt. Yes, Liz, she sure did, honey, and wore it proudly, honey. Got her butt on here and told everybody how to make it, when to make it, how to wear it, when to wear it. That girl is just a hot mess. Thank you for the 19 people that's still in the building. If any of you guys haven't hit that like button yet, please hit that like button. But I got 33 likes, so evidently some people came in and hit the like button. Thank you. You said she bought Patsy, she bought him a car first, paid $60,000 cash for it. Then they said when he first got the truck, her and the kids were at the bus stop or something, and he drove by and left them standing at the bus stop with his friends in the truck that she had paid cash, $60,000 cash for. She brags about all these things. It's no secret. She gets on video and brags. She says she likes pampering her husband. She likes buying him gifts. He buy her nothing. He bought her absolutely nothing for Mother's Day. But she went out of her way. She got on here and said, my sons didn't buy me anything for Mother's Day. My husband didn't get me anything for Mother's Day. My only daughter made her a card or something like that for Mother's Day, but she was finna go splurge out on her husband for Father's Day. And she did just that. She did just that. Not too long ago, bought him a $5,000. I think she said the belt was, no, let me not quote the price. I can't remember. But I think it was a Louis Vuitton belt or something. But somewhere I'm getting the amount of 5,000. Yogurt is milk. Ooh, we that had to smell. Girl, I don't even want to think about it, Leah, because the way she be throwing her ass around anyway, I'd be like, oh, honey. You know, she used to be all in City Trends everywhere, just Walmart everywhere, them dresses on and all of that stuff. I don't know, Peaches is just, and I told y'all, I picked up a girl one time. That was from exactly where Peaches is from. She said Hillsborough County or something. And she said some of that stuff Peaches was saying was truth, but she said some of it wasn't. But guys, let me say this why I just said that about picking up a girl. Guys, for real. I don't know how many of y'all read my post from earlier today, but Leah, you was in that live that day when I came on because I had been gone for a long time. And then I came on and I talked about what happened with my car when the guy called me about my car. And I talked about when I had got into it with this crazy girl that was like demonic, and I had never seen anything like this before. And remember, I said the girl was skinny, but it was like she had some sort of superpowers or something. Guys, I promise you, that girl that did that to her manager looks just like that girl I got into it with in my car that I picked up from the airport doing Lyft. I swear it looks just like that girl. And remember, I told y'all she was skinny, but it was like she had some sort of powers out of this world because 3 people was trying to hold her, security, everything. And nobody could really hold her back. And she kept telling me she was going to unalive me. She'll kill me. She'll this. Remember, I talked about that, Leah? Remember, I talked about that on that live. I think it was that live I deleted when I was asking that lady to hold the camera because somebody had asked to see what I looked like at the bottom. But remember that, and I was telling y'all about that interaction. Y'all, I swear that looks like that girl. And when I tell y'all, that's why I told you it took me so long to come back, because I had to process that. I had never seen anything like that before in my life. Anything. It was like she was possessed and skinny, but she had some powers out of this world. Is it that lady yes, that was with her mother, Patsy? And I told her mother she better get her daughter some help because somebody gonna end up unaliving her daughter. That's the incident. Patsy, that girl that did that to that McDonald's manager looks just like that girl. And remember, I told you the girl mother had a Caribbean accent or something like that. And I see the girl last name is Muhammad, but it looked just like that girl. And I was just like, oh my God. Yes, Patsy. And remember, I was telling you, I was like, I never seen nothing like this before in my life. The girl was skinny, but it was like this girl had some kind of superpower, some kind of power out of this world. The three security people, I don't know if that was her brother. She was with a dude and her mother. I don't know if that was her brother or whoever, but he was a skinny dude too. He was trying to get her away at first when she first ran up on me. Then the three security people came and was trying to get her. She was getting away from them, steady hollering, I'll kill you, I'm going to kill you, calling me bees and everything. It took every strength and power that those four people had to hold that girl down. And even when they held her down, she was still gonna buck wild. Even the security lady, when she told me to move down, she was like, just get up in front of her. She said, because you just standing in here is triggering her. She was like, just walk on down, son, walk on down. And when we walked down, she was like, I've never seen nothing like this before. But they were already there because they had already gotten a call about her from the inside of the airport. So that's why the security told me they were already there, because they had gotten a call already from the inside of the airport about her. Wow, she a nasty creature and would have gotten some hot lead. And well, Miss B, that's the thing. That's why I told people I didn't have time to film it. The security lady was like, I wish you had filmed that. And I was like, I didn't have time to film that. I was too busy getting ready to defend myself. I was ready. My mind went in defense mode. I was ready. I ain't got to tell what I was ready to do, but I was ready. That's why I didn't have time to defend it, because it didn't take me long to realize I was dealing with something demonic. Time she jumped out the back of the car, she went, because I had got out to close the trunk. Time she jumped out the back of the car, she went into rage. It wasn't like it led up to that. It was nothing that basically led up to that. She just went into rage. And my mind registered really quick that I'm not dealing with nothing regular or natural here. This is something demonic, you know. So that's why I didn't have time to film it. Tra-Luv, go into your history. The video you deleted should be there. It's not for the, okay. Well, even if I delete it, or you saying go into my phone history? Because I will pull it back up. The only reason I deleted it is because it was all over the place. Remember, the lady was holding the camera. It was up here, down there, all over. So that's why I deleted it, not because of nothing I said. So I can put it back up. I remember that video. I wouldn't mess with you for $1 million. Well, you know, Miss B, Miss B, this was something I had never in my entire life seen for real. Especially from such a small woman. I had never seen nothing like this. So my mind triggered. I hate to say what my mind triggered, but that's why I told her mother afterwards, ma'am, you need to get your daughter some help, because she gonna run up on the wrong person and somebody is gonna unalive her, you know, because that's where my mind went. I didn't think about, I'm finna have to fight this girl. That's not what my thoughts were. You see, that's how demonic, and it didn't lead to that. It was like something in her, just like, and so I'm going to go back and pull that video up so you guys can see. I'm telling the truth. And that's why, remember when I was saying about the Uber stuff, that one thing kept happening after the other, after the other, after the other. She was the main thing, because the 8 years that I have been doing that, I have never ran into a customer like that, ever. That whole situation, just looking back on it now, that whole situation could have went either way. Because like I said, the girl had some superpower. She had some strength out of nowhere. And then the way she was talking and yelling, it was like the exorcist. It was like something was coming out of her body. That's why I say it was nothing earthly about that, whatever was going on with her. It was nothing earthly about that. I got chased by a homeless lady. I was scared for my life. Now that would scare me, but this, you look very pretty tonight. Thank you. But this, I'm telling you guys, I wish, and I'm sure the airport or somewhere got films of that, because I'm sure they got cameras, around. And I've been wondering, like, how can I find out if that girl traveled to Atlanta a couple of months ago? Because I'm telling you, it looks just like that girl. Looks just like her. When I saw that, I was like, oh my God, that looked like that girl that was in my back seat. That's why I say doing Uber and Lyft, you just, the riders always pretending like, oh, they're scared of the drivers and all of this kind of stuff. But the fact of the matter is, you have access to our driver's license, our tag number, the picture of our face, the type of car, the make, model, the color, all of that. We have no information about you as a passenger besides the name that you give. Some of them come on there with cash out, this name, Mr. Big, Mr. Whoever. So we have no information about y'all, but y'all have all information about us. That's what's funny to me. The airport has cameras everywhere. Yeah, Leah, that's why I'm sure they have it. And I'm just some kind of way, if they do enough in-depth detail about that girl, I don't know. I just, it just looked like her. I don't know. But if they go into like what I think they will in her life, then they should come across that if that was her. Because I'm telling you, I never in my life seen nothing like that. I don't think I would forget a face like that. I really don't. I got in my car so quick, got whipped flash. No, I'm not like that. Like, even, this is Atlanta. You have a lot of homeless people out on the street that act a certain way. I'm not scared of those type of people at all. I'm not scared of that. This was on a whole different, I can't explain it, but Leah, where you say I go? You said I go in my phone history or in my YouTube, where my YouTube videos. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Miss B. I'm not scared of homeless people. In fact, when I was okay, I used to go feed a lot of them over in my community where my grandmother's place is. I used to go by, because too, the fact of the matter is, a lot of times homeless people can have bachelor's degrees, master degrees, all kind of things. Just something happened in their lives too that made them fall. It could be a drug problem that got them out there, an alcohol problem, abandonment problem, a mental problem. A lot of them out there be extremely smart too. Okay, to my phone history. Okay, I'm gonna look and see. Because I think mine's only hold deleted items for 30 days. I think I deleted that video a while ago. Yeah, I'm not scared of those type people, Miss B. This, like I said, if you've ever seen the movie The Exorcist, and you know, your morning started off peaceful, you get a customer that first calls you trying to get you to pick her up from underground. She said she was under the ground at the South Underground somewhere, and you tell them no, you can only pick them up in a certain place, and then she talking about, oh, I'm lost, I don't know where I am. Then she finally comes. You see security come too, but you still not putting anything together. Then she comes. When she comes to the car, I pop the trunk. She puts, I didn't even have a clue she was with anybody. So she was already beefing. Something was already going on. She puts her luggage in the trunk and she closes the trunk. I get ready to pull off. Next thing I know, her brother or whoever that was bamming on the car, telling me to stop. Him and the mother running. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know she had nobody with her. He said, I know, ma'am. I don't know why she do that in the first place. I don't know why she closed the trunk. So they was trying to put their luggage. The luggage would not fit in my car. So I told them they had to order a bigger car because the luggage would not fit in my car. The mother kept trying to like put it in the front of the car and maneuver, do all these things. I told her, no, they have to just order a bigger ride so that all their luggage could fit in the trunk. So then the mother walked to the back to get ready to get the luggage out. I opened my door to go back to hold the car and close the trunk once they got the luggage out. When she got out the car, she just ran around to me and started screaming, calling me names. I couldn't understand what was going on at first. So just imagine, like, you go from just peaceful, you just finna get out and go let them get their luggage and close your trunk like you do normally do anytime. I don't pick up luggage and put it in my car. I don't get out and open up the trunk. But when I get them to their destination, for whatever reason, I get out, I hold the trunk, I let them get their luggage, and I close the door. I close the trunk. She just went berserk. And that's when the brother grabbed her. And when security came over, the lady security came over first because the brother was trying to hold her. The lady security walked over first. Then that's when the three men walked over because she was handling the brother. And the lady told me, she said, we got a call about her from the inside of the airport. That's why we're up here. But my mind wasn't like thinking like that was finna take place. I'm thinking I'm just finna do what I normally do, and that's just it. But this was something that if you had experienced that head on, you would have immediately like went into survival mode. You would have went into survival, defensive survival mode, not like, you know, you would have went into a totally different mode. Like, oh my God, this is finna be when I have to use that self-defense argument. You know, that's what goes through your head. Tra-Luv, I'm not either. Feed them once a month, but she was gone, ended up. Oh, okay. Oh, I get it. So yeah, in that case, yeah, you don't. People's story. I met some good people on the streets. Right. And some of those people just, you know, get to a certain point. And, you know, one thing I've learned in life, guys, I just don't pity myself because I have just managed to be strong. But if you get to a point where you are alone doing everything in your life, trying to put your life back together, that's the hardest thing to do. So if a person gets to that point on the streets and they don't have anybody, some people lose hope. Some people give up because they don't know how to continue alone. It takes a very, 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 I mean, extremely strong person to continue on alone. Trust me, it does. It does. They'll be waiting. I enjoy it. Yeah. Leah Mia is spaghetti. Let's see. You don't know in the Leah Mia menu is spaghetti. I had spaghetti the other day, Miss B. Yeah, they will, Miss B. I hope you're locked and loaded, Tra-Luv. No, Leah, those are my plans, but I keep what I know how to use close to me. That I do. And in a situation where, even though I know, like, oh, it'd be hard for me to talk about these things because I told you the other day they didn't monetize my video and I was just cooking. I don't know. That's why I said it could have went either way. That day could have gone either way. I have to honestly say that was completely all God's doing with me, because that could have went either way. But no, that is my plans, and I think that's more I'm planning to get that for what I foresee in the future. And I could be wrong about that too, but I'd rather be prepared, than sorry. But yeah, guys, it's easier to say like what we'll do in a certain situation or how we'll react in a certain situation. But until you're in that situation, you have no idea. I'm telling you. And when you see stuff like that you know is not of this world, yeah, that kind of stuff, I'm telling you, it's crazy. And I told you I'm gonna go back and try to find that video and repost it, because I said in that video she was a skinny girl, and remember, well, I said she was a pretty girl. I did say she was a pretty girl, but on this picture I seen McDonald's, those eyes made her look crazy. But it was just like she was possessed with these powers, though. It was like these superpowers that you would not expect a girl of her stature to have. So, like I said, if they dig, which I'm sure they will, dig extremely deep into her, just, the months and years and stuff before her life, I'm sure some kind of way, if that was her, they'll come across that, because that day was awful. It was crazy. But yeah, Leah, not yet, but I plan on having training, because it's been long years back when I did go to get one. When the guy put it in my hand, I didn't handle it too well, because I've always been afraid of him, because that's the way my father left here. So I've always been unafraid of him. So the guy told me I need to go get some training first. He also told me that the DeKalb County Sheriff's Department give women free training, so that I could go get free training. I don't know if they still do it. My favorite video is when you got Big A. That was funny. Yeah, see, Miss B, a person really have to get me to that point to go there. Other than that, I try my best to, like, not go there as much. Battery too low to use flashlight. Especially now, because I want to veer my channel off into some different things. But I will still go back there. But a person have to actually get me there. And now I've kind of learned YouTube and how it operates and all of that. But and see, this is what I'm, because I'm a straightforward person. I'm just to the point. I'm blank. I don't beat around the bush. I don't have time for that phony ass, fake ass, made up BS and all of that. And the stuff that go on YouTube, that's what it is. Just like I've seen this whole new stuff now surfacing with this helmet content and all of this kind of stuff. And the way they sit over there and revise what people have said, because whether y'all know it or not, even if I be quiet, I'm always mostly in Truth Hurts Lives. I'm always mostly there, especially lately, the last couple of weeks. So I've been seeing what's been going on with that. And then they doing the same shit over and over. Take the video over to Helmet Head, take it and then spin everything the total opposite way than what she really said. Oh, she put her supporters out there to go do this and to go. All that shit is like so lame to me and like so weak and cowardly, and the stuff that they do, like I just can't stay on that train for long because it's not of me, and it's so like low life of people that will sit there and know that this stuff that she's saying is a lie and still sit there listen. You've been there years listening and feeding off this corrupt, misguided, twisted, made up ass BS. I'm not built like that. I get tired of stuff like that quick, and I can't keep feeding on stuff like that. And it just goes to show me what type of women, and I don't think they realize that, you see, women like that, I don't care if you're 70 or 80, because just because you are 70 or 80 years old, that doesn't mean your mind has matured to that age with you. And what they don't understand, if in all this mess they done did, all of this stuff, if anything was to go down, they are just as responsible. Just as responsible. Y'all put in all of this effort and energy into somebody's death that you did not know. So what was the urgency to know whether or not he was there? What was the urgency? See, I can't keep dealing with minds like that. Minds of people like that. It's just like, oh my God, how can you sit over there and continuously listen to this same type of shit? And it just goes to show what type of woman and women that you're dealing with. And I don't care. To me, you can say what you want to say about me, however, but to me, those are the lowest class of women there is. And I don't want to associate myself with or even continue to listen to that type stuff and make video after video, because that's all they do is go back and twist your words. And then you got these people over here that's gonna go along with the bullshit. They sick. I don't watch them either. I can't watch them re-sick. Yeah, you got women over here that's gonna go along with this bullshit, even though they know it's not the truth. Like in my mind, when I think about her supporters, I always wonder, how in the hell do you sleep with yourself? I mean, consciously sleep with yourself at night. How do you do it, knowing that for real, you guys have done all of this mess? How do you consciously walk around, look in the mirror, say God's name, pretend you are of God, speak all of this, oh God, this, godly, this, oh this? How do you consciously do that? So that tells you only a person with evil minds and black hearts can do that type of stuff. So it's like when I see all this stuff going on like that, all of it just being recycled and recycled and recycled, the same old bullshit over and over and over. It's boring. It's boring. It's disgusting. It's grimy, it's low down. It shows, I don't, people think because a person know how to speak eloquently, um, intelligently and all of that, that they're intelligent. That's not true. That's not true. Oh, thank you, Miss B. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Um, it's not true. And so when you see stuff like that and you have a group of ladies, 50s, 60s, 70s, that will continue to stay over there and go along with that, that tells you about them too. And it's just sad. And I don't know how, as a grown woman that does your own thing, think with your own mind, follow the beat of your own drum, can possibly think what she's saying and doing is right. Even I was listening to her, because sometimes, guys, I set my VPN on, I'll set it on and I'll put it in Canada or something like that. When I do that too, I notice her things will start popping up on my news feed. So I was watching her too, and she was playing some videos, I think was supposed to be of Amanda, but you can tell she was either editing those videos or she was skipping some things. It's like, I just don't know how she even still has a following. But that stuff has become so. I love my Tra-Luv. Thank you, Miss B. I love you right back. I love you right back. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming back. Can't handle the truth. But yeah, I just can't see how a group of women can sit over there and listen to that for years, for months, for none of that. When that's all you gotta do, and you just left Truth and whoever else, you just left their live, listening to their live. You know exactly what was said and was not said in that live. Then you go over and you listen to her replay of the live and her recommendate the live, and she's twisted everything. She's twisted everything. Everything that she calls out and says other people are doing, she's calling herself out. And these people know this, but yet and still they have no backbone, no courage, no type of strength, no type of anything to stand up and say, no, ma'am, I'm not going to go along with this, because I know for a fact none of this is truth. I was there in that live, so I know. I like you, but I can't condone this. Margie, hey everyone. Hey Margie. Leah, I smoked and lost my car keys. Oh my God. Oh, nothing, Margie. I'm just talking about how, cause Miss B was telling me her favorite video I did was the one where I went off on Adrian, and I was telling her, yeah, people have to make me get there. But I was telling her, oh, thank you, Miss Margie. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I was telling her that I'm getting so disgusted with this internet, especially what goes on here. And then I was talking about how I saw how, because whether you guys know or not, I be in Truth Hurts lives. So I saw her lives, and then I saw Helmet Head lives where she had twisted the whole commentary, where she had told just complete lies. She took everything Truth was saying and turned it around. She, just like she told the people, oh, Truth told everybody, to go to the lady's house or something. So I was just talking like, I don't understand how you have a group of grown ass women that just sit over there and condone and let all of that trash go into their ears when they just left the real live that it was played in. And how I noticed when she plays her videos, she'll stop and skip things. Like she'll try to make a point, but when she get there to see that it's really not gonna make that point and gonna show the opposite, she'll act like something happened to the video, or hold on, something this and this, oh, I'm trying to get back to the spot. Then she'll skip and start somewhere else, completely different. And I was just explaining to them, like, that has just become so boring to me. And I just don't want to keep going back or doing commentary back to back on that kind of stuff, because the only thing is going to happen is your words are going to be twisted into a lie, you know? And I just don't, it's just crazy. I just don't understand. Thank you for the 35 likes. Right, Tra-Luv, exactly. That's her MO. Yeah, it's so many of them have become predictable on this internet. And it just, that type of stuff to me, like I said, being who I am, it's just so lame to me. Like, it just puts me in the mind of somebody that has no life, sit in the basement, conjure up all of this evilness to do, surrounded by darkness, mind thoughts of darkness, everything in the inside is dark. It's just grimy. It's all the low down things it can be. And people like that in real life will end up getting real people hurt. You see, and they don't understand all the things they're doing can get them in trouble just as well. And I don't know how, as real women, having real husbands and real kids and real relationships, can condone and play a part in that type of stuff, but consciously go lay down and go to sleep, or consciously holler God's name and all of this, just the lies, everything that go on over there. It gets to a point where you no longer want to hear that, because you like, wait a minute, she didn't say that. Or wait a minute, this is what she said. But then you have these people, oh damn, my battery going dead again. You have these people that will sit there, hold on guys, that will sit there, okay, that will sit there and she'll say something, or she'll put, say a lie, whatever, and then they'll just run with that in the chat, like, oh yeah, she did this, she did this, she did, and it all be a lie. And it's like, how long can you fight against that? Because again, that's one of those cases where you are not fighting against flesh and blood. And I think somebody said this in one of the lives. You are fighting against spirits. You are fighting against spirits. And when so many of them are coming at you at the same time, evil, dirty, demonic, low down, crazy, they're already dark. They're already dead. They walk in, but they're already unalive. They're not, you know the saying, everybody dies, but not everybody lives. That's them. And how can you continue to just, that's the same mess going on. It gets boring, and just after a while, you just be like, whatever. She's exaggerating and lying over and over again. That's what I'm saying. But then the people that's following her knows this. But at what point do you stop it? Like, at what point? And one of them, that Paradise girl, and I'm going to speak her name, She loved to come over under my videos and my posts and always be like, well, what about Truth Hurts? What about how you this, how you that, how you that? Truth Hurts has not done anything to those people. And I'm not just being biased. She been quit talking about those people. From the time I came on the scene, I can honestly, and this is my honest opinion, I can honestly say I came on the scene around 2019. Truth Hurts, I think that's when the whole, and I'm going to try to talk a little fast because my phone is dead. That's when the whole little truce and everything was taking place. Truth Hurts them held steady. This is what I saw. They held steady to the truth. They kept it real, all of that. She started back for whatever reason. She said because she had to play the videos to prove a point. Nah, I don't believe that. But for whatever reason, she started back. It took them a very, very, very long time, even after she started back, to even come back and say something to them. It took them a very long time. Then, of course, you know, with her, when you make a rebuttal to something she done said about you, oh, she mad now. How dare you come back and make a rebuttal to something she has said about you? Now she finna go on and on and on and on and on like the little train that could. It ain't no stopping with her. And it's continuously lie after lie after lie after lie, twisting the words, twisting the words. Oh, did you hear her? Did y'all hear her? Y'all heard her. She told them to go. And nobody ain't said nothing like that. But then you got the ones in the chat talking. Yeah, she told so-and-so this too and this. Instead of saying, wait a minute. Can you play that back? Because I missed that part. Can you play that back? Because I didn't hear that. Help me hear what you hear because I don't hear that. You see, I just can't. Hold on. Let's see. It's she live real stupid. It's the SOS margin smelling like rotten yogurt. You're a trip, Miss B. I don't get how her audience sits over there and listen to that. That's what I'm saying. Besides, it's demonic. It's demonic. Yeah, they watch Big Nasty A and Q-Tip uses the same videos over and over. And she chops and screws them. Yes, Leah. But I don't think she had time to do that the other day. So what she was doing, she was... Oh, what happened? You know, playing it off like the video stopped. What happened? Oh, let me see. I think that, oh, I'm trying to find the spot. I don't want to lose the spot. Oh, and then next thing you know, you can hear like this little skip in the video and it done jumped to something else. You know, that's why I say it's just never going to be an ending point. I'm sick of them. Yes, it's never gonna be an ending point because you not dealing with somebody that can logically, you know, think, and then you're not dealing with women over there that's willing to stand up and say, wait a minute, that's not true. That's not true. That's not what she said in that video, but what she did say was this. That's not what, because even I heard when Truth came out and corrected her mistake. What the freak? I hate when my tablets and stuff go crazy, make me think somebody watching on them or something. But corrected where she said something about the places where the lady lived. That's what real women do. You see, but they would rather carry a lie than the truth. So it's like, how do you do real commentary on stuff like that? How do you get besides like just cussing them out? Because you're never going to get real commentary out of made up things, out of stuff that's been twisted. I mean, you can go to Truth's channel. Oh, hold on. Damn. Guys, this phone is only on 1%. And if I put it on charge, I have to turn it that way. It's not a fumbled and haha idiot. But yeah, so that's my issue with a lot of things going on YouTube now. It's just it doesn't excite me, or it's just like disgusting to me and just make me want to shake my head, because again, at this level you can't do real commentary on it. You can only